Welcome back to another day. Today is what? Monday, February 22nd. You got me, your boy Mark, my boy Chris, he back. We got some more shit to talk about, man. Crazy topics today. I guess we're gonna start off. We had a
Wait, baby, before we
had
start off,
a comment. Oh, my bad.
before we start off, man, how you doing? How was your week? You was out there in Cali for a little bit.
Man, I know what you're talking about. I was out there in Cali, man. I was out there near Oakland. It was smooth. They still got a lot of restrictions going on, so it wasn't that much to do out there. But I visit the malls, the dispensaries, man. The dispensary's nice, man.
Okay.
I recommend checking them out. Bro. In and out.
What's up?
So fucking trash, bro. So trash. That shit is over fucking hyped. Like when I tell you, bro, I just got a regular cheeseburger with fry and vanilla steak. Burger, 5 out of 10. French fries, 2 out of 10. Fucking shake, 3 out of 10, bro. I was bro, how can you fuck up a shake?
That's the whole reason people go there for, to be honest, is they shakes.
Bro, overall, so disappointed and bro. I would rather eat McDonald's than In-N-Out Burger, bro. That's no cap.
Hey, that's for all my In-N-Out lovers, he don't mean it.
Bro, but so trash, bro. I don't understand what the hype's about. I don't, man, you know what? And I had two of my close homies, they both told me. They was like, yo, bro, it's not good. Don't go there. I was like, whatever. I'm a burger guy. I gotta try this shit myself to tell you. Bro, I went in that motherfucker, bro. Trash, bro. So disappointed.
I mean,
my feelings was hurt, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like out of all the In-N-Outs I've been to, I went to 2 different In-N-Outs down here in Texas. Both of them disappointed. It was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. But the ones that I went to out in Cali, I was in the LA area, and that In-N-Out, I went twice actually. It was that good. So I don't know what it is about the whole. I don't know if it's just over there in Southern California where it's the best at. I don't know. I feel like everybody should go over there and try it. But hey, but I know what you mean though. Like the In-N-Outs out here in Texas is garbage. And I'm sorry for my Texas watching this too. Whataburger ain't that good either. So yeah.
Oh no, I heard now I heard Whataburger might be the spot.
Hey,
I heard. I gotta try it out.
Man.
I can't take people word no more, but after that In-N-Out situation, I might.
I wasn't too moved by Whataburger though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd rather go to damn like McDonald's. But
funny, man. That's bro. But other than that, bro, Cali was cool, man. Good time. Weather was nice. We had a winter storm over here where I'm at now in Indy, but in Cali, it was a little chilly, jacket weather, rain during the day, sun out at the evening. Not bad. It was actually my first time flying on a plane, man.
How was that experience?
It was an experience. I went into it, everybody was like, yo, just get your drink at the bar before you go, like get yourself relaxed. I'm just like, nah, I want to go this full, sober, straight. I want to see this shit to the end, whatever. Sitting around waiting, I was all right, waiting game. Wasn't really worried about it. I had my music going, walking through the little terminal. I'm like, all right, this is different, I talked to my mom's like either the same day or the night before. She's like, try to get she said sitting like front of the wing or something so you can see everything. I was like, all right, cool. First experience. Sat by the window, as a jet or the plane about to take off, bro. In my head, I'm telling myself like, yo, this is a jet. It's like, don't expect no slow shit. Like, bro, you feel me? Like, this is a jet. And the takeoff was kind of what I expected. And once we got up, bro, it was cool, bro. I was just watching it from out the window. I got a little lightheaded here and there, but I don't know if that was just because I didn't eat or just because the air was different and I wasn't used to it yet or whatever. But
different altitudes.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Turbulence was low, bro. I was just chilling, bro. They had a little Wi-Fi on the plane, so you just watch movies. I was watching what was I watching? Creed 2. My boy, man, I was watching that, man, just chilling. But it's definitely a different experience. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I wouldn't wake up tomorrow, I'm like, all right, let's hop on another flight today or something like that. I had give me a little bit of time to mentally prepare for that again, but I could see myself on more flights in the future though.
Yeah, I mean, I've flown pretty. I've flown. I can't even talk, dang. But I've flown quite often, and I mean, I had my fair share of turbulence, bad landings, all that. It's not a good feeling at all, because I'm the kind of person got a weak stomach. So any kind of jump or bounce that I feel on a plane, like it's like the worst feeling ever. And um, I remember, I forgot where I was coming from. I think I was coming from Houston, like it was a while ago, and we was flying back to O'Hare in Chicago. And so when planes land, they usually come in and they usually, I don't know what the actual term is, but they usually like fly around the airport, like around that area. So when it's they turn to land, they can just come in or whatever. And I'm guessing we missed like our turn or whatever. So we had to make like this whole big like loop, and like this plane was just turned into like the like complete side dang near, it felt like. And we just hitting like turbulence and everything, and like the plane just bouncing. And by the time we landed, it was like we hit the ground like 4 or 5 different times before he even got the plane on the ground. It was like the worst feeling ever, bro. I was so scared. And mind you, this was like the second time I've flown coming back from Texas. So it's just like, man, I can't do this.
Well, who was you flying with?
I think we was on American Airlines.
That's the problem right there. That's your problem. You did that Southwestern, my man.
Man,
Hey man, that's you right there, man. Southwestern. I ain't had no problem. Well, my flight from Denver to Denver to Oakland, it was a little bit more turbulence, but it only lasted like 5 minutes. But other than that, everything else was smooth. But
okay.
you flying with the wrong people.
I ain't had no choice. It was through school, bro.
That's what they got you.
Speaking of American Airlines, I just seen like a little post or whatever, and somebody actually in Colorado, like a piece of the plane fell off the thing and like fell into their yard or something like that.
They had some type of engine failure,
yeah,
and it fell. I seen that too. I read it. First off, I popped in my head, was like, man, I was just flying over Denver, man. I was like, hey, man, he was looking out for me today, man.
Yeah.
But I don't think nobody was hurt.
I don't think so either.
So lucky for that. That's
yeah. I just read the headlines. I ain't going into too much depth about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, what you do this weekend, man? How your weekend go?
Man, I was just at work, trying to stay safe out here on these roads in Texas, because they don't got the equipment to get all the stuff off the streets like we do up north. Like they ain't had the trucks and the salt and stuff, so they couldn't prepare like we could. So really our saving grace was the sun. When it came back out finally, started warming up, all the ice and stuff started melting. But like over here in Texas, I don't know what it is with their drainage systems, but they get real, like it's real backed up. So the water, it'll start pooling up in the middle of the street. Mm-hmm. So you'll be driving, you just hit like this whole like 3-4 feet of water, and you'd be like, bro, what? You just like drown out your whole car almost.
Damn, so, man. So yeah, wait, the power situation and water situation still bad, or?
For me, no. We actually didn't even get hit by the power outages, even though they said we were. I don't recall none of our power going out at any time. Water we did have a problem with. We was out of hot water for a little bit, but other than that, I mean, I can't complain. Like we seen the least of what everybody else was seeing. I mean, people roofs was caving in. Pipes was bursting, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think I read something that was like more than like 15,000 people were without power as of like today, as of Monday. Mm-hmm. So
it was pretty bad.
Hopefully, the governor, he's back on what he's supposed to be doing. I seen that little. I know you seen that little stuff that happened with him about about taking trips or taking his kids to Cancun. I don't really know. I don't really know what happened, man. But apparently, why the Texans people, I don't know if that's the proper way of saying it, we're going through it. He was trying to take him a family vacation.
Yeah, I mean, hey, what do we expect the higher ups to do? They ain't never looked out for us. So, but moving on. You said
Yeah,
what?
go ahead.
He like keep rolling. But nah, going on from that, we gonna go back over to the West Coast. I had some stuff that I need to get off my chest. So as we all know, the Brooklyn Nets just finished up their road trip off over on the West Side. You know, they went against the Clippers last night.
Good game.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game until we got to the end. So I think it was like 10 minutes left on the clock, and my man Kawhi goes up.
10 minutes?
No, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds. My bad. 10 seconds left on the clock. I think the Clippers was down 2. It was like 108 to 110, and Kawhi goes up for a layup. He's driving on James Harden. You know, your classic James Harden move. He goes and stiffs arm his opponent, moves him out the way, and gives him a layup. So, and usually it's a bucket every time for Harden, or it's a foul on the opposing player.
Right.
So Kawhi pulls the same move, goes up for a layup. He get called for an offensive foul. Mind you, he didn't even bring as much contact on Harden like Harden would usually do. But it's just like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I've been having a whole the whole referee situation in the NBA is really getting out of hand for me. Like, I hate seeing it because I've seen it plenty of times just this season, and it's really just throwing me off, and it's throwing the whole game off. Like, I don't know, bro. It takes the enjoyment out of the game for me, and like let me
ask you something. What if I'm not saying it's not the refs because they definitely have something to do with it. But who's really at fault? The floppers, you know, those who intentionally flop and try to look for that foul, or actually the refs? Because I'm thinking the refs, like, the flopping is happening so often, the refs can't really differentiate what's actually a foul now versus flop. You know, like
I mean, some of them are good though. Some people do flop pretty good, like, you know, James Harden, LeBron. They some pretty good floppers. I ain't even gonna lie, but like, come on, bro. It's just some stuff. It's just some moves like that move Kawhi pulled last night. It's just, we know he did not put that much, you know, like under that elbow. Like, come on.
I mean, what's the solution behind it? Well, sorry, different reviewing plays differently, overturning calls.
Yeah, what? The NBA did just they didn't just do. I think they started it last season when you can start challenging calls like they do in the NFL. But I think you only get like one challenge in an NBA game though, and they ended up using it earlier that game with like Patrick Beverly or something like that with a foul he had, and. But I just feel like I don't know, like when it comes to these refs, like they know they make a mistake, like they can go back and watch the film and they know they made a mistake, but they still won't fix it. And I'm just like we maybe all clearly see it.
Maybe some type of protocol. Maybe after it's announced, like there's no, you know, I don't really know the rules and regulations of being a referee, but
yeah, you're probably right.
Probably follow some type of protocol.
Yeah, I don't understand it. And another thing that I have a problem with is the whole baiting thing with the jump shot. You know, when a player, they go for a pump fake, defender comes up and he like jumps like he's trying to block it, and then they jump into him.
Yeah.
So my question is like, so I'm a defender and I'm in the air already. Like, I'm coming towards this offensive player and I jump and he jumps into me. Like, what gives him more of a right to jump towards me to get his shot off and draw a foul than I have to jump towards him? Like, I don't understand that. I feel like that should be an offensive foul, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, of course you got him in the air, but it's like they got all these different rules talking about landing zones and stuff for the shooters.
I was about to say, I think it has something to do with his landing zone. Yeah, that's definitely what I was about to say.
But I'm just like,
hey man, so you know, it's how the game go, man. It's really no explaining that one really. I'm sure it has to do something with the player's safety. You know, maybe the player that's shooting the ball, you know, they land in a certain area is more higher risk of him getting injured by the way he land because you hit his landing zone or something like that. I don't know, man. It probably goes off of the safety, but I definitely see what you're talking about. That's why I say who's really at fault here? The people that be flopping, or you know, the refs.
Hey, refs be making some BS calls, bro. I can go back years and call out some BS I done seen from gold teams.
James Harden, that's his move, that pump fake and then shooting into people. That's his move. Like, he do that shit often.
Yeah, but we all know
Yeah.
who the father of that movie. That came from D Wade himself. But I don't get it.
You hate a hooper, bro.
He definitely is. Actually, I asked somebody who they top 10 shooting guards was. They didn't even have Dwayne Wade in there. They had Devin Booker in there though. I thought that was kind of weird, but
What?
they had Devin Booker over D Wade.
I know this individual.
Yes, you do.
I,
You
I already
definitely
know who it
don't.
is just by the cap.
Yeah.
I can tell just by the cap.
You already know who it is. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know if it's a lot of people say these refs and stuff getting paid or whatever. I don't feel like you need to be getting paid on a Monday night or Sunday night game in the middle of the season. Like,
Sydney
but
Rush really getting paid. I mean, maybe a small percentage. I don't think a lot of them are though. Maybe I can see a small percentage,
what
but
refs getting paid?
yeah, I don't see it happening like often.
I
I
don't
think
know.
honestly, they just call what they believe the call is, and if they fucked up, they're just kind of like, learn from the next one.
Nah, that's
I don't.
you can't make mistakes like that. I don't know. But I mean, I can't even be mad though. Brooklyn been on a tear. They ain't even had KD either, so
Yeah, they won. They said they won what the last five
they won
road
their
games,
last.
and
Yep,
four of them KD was out or something like that.
yep.
Yeah.
They won their last five. It's kind of scary though, being a Lakers fan. So I don't
I
know.
heard Kyrie had to let her know. He said, "Hey, I'm the point guard. You the shooting guard."
Man, I don't even.
I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe he talked some sense into him.
I guess
Kyrie
so.
Kyrie clutch player, man.
He is. I mean,
Very clutch.
Kyrie, he got his nonsense he be talking about, but when he on the floor though, ain't no denying that man's skill. He's a hooper, definitely. I can't even be mad. Like when he said if he was like he said if he was 6'6", he'd be the best player ever played a game. I can't even be mad at him saying that, to be honest. The dude's skill set is out the world.
You think
So
he'd be shooting the same at 6'6" though? He wouldn't be shooting the same. His handles
I
wouldn't be
think
the
so.
same.
I feel like I don't know,
How tall is he now?
like 6'1", 6'2", maybe. I don't know.
He'd be a little bit slower. He wouldn't be as fast.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he gonna be slower, but hey, he can already finish. Kyrie nice, bro. I don't know. He got an argument right there. But
I think I might slow him down a little bit.
yeah, so but shoot, moving on from that, uh we got some new laws in the making in Tennessee to be exact. I actually had a conversation about this earlier. I feel like it's a pretty good topic to actually talk about. And it actually has to deal with um guys, the fathers of the child, having to say so if the woman can get the abortion or not. I don't know if you're too familiar with that whole movement, my body, my choice and stuff like that. And like I can see where they coming from when they be like, how's a white man in the office or whatever gonna tell me what to do with my child or not? Because they was trying to ban abortion and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And which I don't feel like they should. Reason being because it's like a few circumstances that people are in that it's like they don't want to keep the like child. Like I was thinking of people that was like raped and maybe they got pregnant or whatever, or maybe a woman is in a position to not have a child. But I mean, granted, she shouldn't have been doing it anyway if she couldn't take care of a kid. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was just stuff like that. So I see where it was coming from when they say my body, my choice. But I know a situation where a woman wants to get an abortion, but I'm pretty sure that father probably wanted to keep that child, or vice versa. So I was trying to, pick your brain on how you feel like that. If you feel like that's a good idea, or
Oh man, I don't know. That's why I'm laughing, man. I'm having a good day. So my body, my choice. Yes, women. I love our black queens out there, our queens of color. I love you guys out there. Some of our white queens. Some. um,
No discrimination, y'all.
and
No discrimination.
yeah,
No.
man, we don't discriminate. But you know, I do believe a woman has the right when it comes to her body. Um, I do believe that um, I do believe if there's a chance that there's a decent man that's able to support a family, if he feels that he doesn't want you getting an abortion, I feel that's a serious talk rather than a no, it's my body. Because if roles were reversed, things would be way different. We want equality until we want equality. You feel me? So I'm not trying to go at anybody, but like we just gotta we gotta hold it up, you know. So
Yeah.
if I have somebody that I got pregnant and she didn't want it, and I did, I'm able to take care of the kid. I I mean I can't ask you to have the kid for me, just let me have the kid. That'd be ideal. But if that seems ridiculous by saying that out loud.
Yeah.
But if a woman I happen to get a woman pregnant and she wanted to keep it and I wanted her to abort it, then it's a whole different conversation, because then she has the choice to keep it and then put me on child support for not being in the baby's
That's what
life.
I was gonna get to. Like, so
Like,
just say that like this law did get passed, and like just say let's put you in that position. So you get a girl pregnant, and
why you gotta put me in that position?
I'm just saying. Like, I was just saying.
You just an example.
I mean, it can use all right. Just any, like
All right, okay.
anybody. But like, just say
It's
like
funny, man.
you get a girl pregnant, right? And uh, she just feel like she's not in that mindset to have a kid yet, which a lot of us not. I mean, I'm definitely not. So, um, I take those proper precautions to not. You feel me? Um, but to say all that stuff did come about and you wanted to keep the child, but she just didn't feel like she was in a headspace to take care of a child. Like you did, like you said, it sounds kind of crazy coming out your mouth. Be like, well, you just had a kid and you don't have no like I'll take care of them. Like I would wonder how that would work in like the like justice system, because a man can't do that. I know he definitely can't. Like if a girl wanted a child and she had that child and the man was like, I ain't want it, um, she could still take him to court and be like, this is his child, so um, I need him to pay child support. You feel me?
Right.
So how would that work? Just say a man was like, all right, you gonna have this baby, like I'll keep him like full custody, but I'm gonna need child support. Like I wonder how all that like legal stuff will work out. Like, how would you want that to work for you?
I think I think something else that may be involved with is the aftermath of what having a baby can do to a woman's body, physically and her mental.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
do get
that because they get postpartum. I think that's what
yeah.
it's called.
That's what it
Some
is.
of them can get it. So you do have to take on the stress, the how, like I said, the human body is amazing. That although like the woman has to go through, so that can really affect her mentally and physically in the long run. So I guess that kind of gives them that upper hand on it at the end of the
Yeah,
day, because we don't know, but at the same time, we can't go screaming equality if we're not batting for equality.
yeah,
It's like I said, I have nothing against women doing their choice. I believe in people can believe in whatever they want,
yeah.
but I feel like we pick and choose when we play that card.
Yeah. I seen in the comments this guy, he said I forgot what I was watching. But basically, he said women don't want equality. These is not my words. Just so everybody know, this is not my words. I don't need everybody coming at my neck. But basically, he said women don't want equality. They want equity, if that's the word I think he used. Which basically means you get preferential treatment based on the situation that you're in. Um, which I mean, I can't say it's all women. Like, all the feminists that be in your face and be like, we want equality for all women, and like, uh, like the wage gap and salaries and stuff like that, and women talking about stuff like that, and then uh, shoot, it could be something as simple as like paying for dinner, and they get like real tight because a man ain't opening up his wallet. I'll be like, I thought you wanted equality. Be like, hey, but
I mean, when you say it, realistic, logic, thinking. Really, I'm a realistic thinker, man. So I like to say how I feel. Uh, it sounds accurate, but I'm not gonna put every woman in that category.
yeah, I mean, I'm
Um,
not gonna do that, but it's just I don't know because I feel like a few bad apples ruins it. Like I wouldn't look at like the feminist group the way I do if like the right people was in front, because the people that they got in front, like, is not the people to be, that they want up there. Like it's literally like women that's like pushing for like men to actually like literally like take care of them, and and basically she can go do whatever she want, screw off on whoever she want or whatever and stuff like that. Like them the kind of women. Maybe I'm not doing my research. Like maybe I'm not looking too deep into it, and I'm just the people that I'm seeing.
mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't know too much about that. That's probably something I'm gonna have to look a little bit more into.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, like we said, man, it is the woman's choice what she wants to do with her body. Is it fair? Like it's this. It depends on circumstances. Um, how you know? So this is something that's what I was thinking. What if a guy gets a woman pregnant and he thought he wasn't able to actually have kids, and that was his only chance right there.
yeah,
You know, so there's a lot of ways you can look at this. What people are going to tell you that's right, people are going to tell you it's wrong, but it's really a situational.
like a base to base type
Man,
thing.
you got to be in that situation, and it just has to be one of those moments. You're not gonna. That's not one of those things you can prepare for. But to prepare for that is having that talk with your partner beforehand.
Yeah,
You know, making sure y'all have that conversation early in your relationship so y'all can know. Because nobody likes surprises. And
nah,
then, like you spoke on earlier, to all those that were possibly, unfortunately, sexually assaulted or anything like that, they should have the right to do whatever they want.
yeah. I don't feel like they should be forced because, I mean, like you said, after they have a child, like that postpartum or that's I think that's what it's called. But after like Irish, like I've seen stories where women actually, killed themselves like 3-4 weeks after they had a child, and like you got to think like they see this child, and of course, like I mean, they're gonna look at that child, and like of course it's a child, but they're gonna be like they're gonna be thinking of the ways that what happened for that child to be born. And I feel like
All right.
that'll really take some like toll on somebody. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
man. Uh, very, very tough topic. Love to get, maybe get one of our female friends or somebody on here that's knowledgeable to come over and speak more on that from their view.
yeah. I spoke to somebody earlier about it, and like their initial answer was yes, like the father should have a say so. And as she like kept talking and talking, like she started to realize like it was like I don't know, like she was starting to think of it like as in a case to case kind of situation. So
Exactly.
so I guess I feel like we were probably on track with that. We just
Yeah.
um but I got another question. So when it comes to the justice system, like and like when it comes between like men and women, do you feel like women are like let off easier, or the justice system like appeals to a woman more than it does to a man? Just like
Yeah.
and I'm speaking in the
Yes.
like the cut like a custody dispute for a child.
I mean, I feel like it's more of a. I don't like really getting political, you know, but I feel like it's more of a man. I feel like the woman has that right, bro. You know, if
You think so?
honestly, because I feel like it's more common or more known for the man not to be in the child's life or walked out on the family,
Mm-hmm.
that it kind of makes it more seen as a woman state almost. Like I don't know if you've ever heard that term before, like, but some would call Indiana like a woman state when it comes to, you know, legal matters. Like
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10 it's gonna go the woman's way.
Yeah, my
And
dad still ain't came back with the milk, you know. Just
nah, but there's just some situations, man, that I don't know, that it just does that. If you can, like, I say this, if it's a real custody battle or whatever, you know, I'm no lawyer or anything. If the man has enough proof, you know, to show that he wants his kids, that he's actually good enough to provide for his family, that, you know, for the kids' best interests, that it's better for them to live with him than the mom. If he, like, I know it sucks from our point of view because like we got to do all this fighting and like putting all this evidence and support into it, but like if it's in the best interest for the kid for them to live with the dad and the mom, then I think that's how it should go, and vice versa. Like, you know, even for myself in the future, you know, hopefully I don't have to go through that ever. But like, if that ever is a thing, if they said, "Oh man, the best thing for those kids would be for the kid to live with the mom," all
yeah,
right, that ain't gonna stop me from trying to be around though. You feel me?
yeah. I mean, it
But you
should.
know, that's not gonna wood though. I ain't been in that situation. But
Hopefully, don't get there. I don't know. I just seen some situations where, um, like the dad was like the clear cut like best fit for the child, and they still got sent with their mom. And I just seen like some cases, even the kids was vouching like maybe the mom got a new boyfriend or something back at the house, and they'd be like, "Oh, he hits me," or he like abuses me or touches me or something like that, and stuff like that. And it's just like, and they still send them to the place that they
yeah,
don't want to go. So
yeah, that's a tough one because obviously you don't want the overall decision should be made off of what's best for the kids or the kid.
um,
And if the mom has an abusive boyfriend or, you know, some shit like that, the kids don't need to be with the mom. Like I agree, no, it shouldn't be that way.
yeah,
Um, I don't. I've never really seen, except like in movies, where situations like that wasn't taken seriously.
mm,
Um, but yeah, that's a tough topic.
yeah, but um.
On some other news, this man Bobby Schmurda about to get out of jail tomorrow. That man hat about to drop down from the
Man,
sky. What you talking about, man?
bruh.
Hey
It's
man, for those that
um
didn't know, Bobby Schmurda gets out tomorrow,
yeah.
Tuesday.
Um
On Tuesday, right?
yeah, it's been a long bro, it's been what, 6 years? Barbie
Bro,
Smurder got
he
locked
been
up.
gone 2014, bro. Gone since
Yo,
2014.
bro, I was a freshman in high school when he got locked up, bro. Mind you, I'm about to turn 22.
What, bro? You was a freshman in 2014?
Yo, I was what? 20
Oh
no,
man, we talk about that off the clock.
2014. Something like that. Yeah, it was like no. I was a sophomore because he got locked up in December of 2014. I
Yeah.
just started sophomore year, so
Okay, but yeah, man, he
but
been gone since then, bro. Being released tomorrow. My man, hat finally coming back down from the sky. Man,
he gonna have
I
it's gonna be a huge welcome home for him, especially like in the rap scene, bro. Whatever he dropped, that first single, whatever it comes out from Bobby, it's over with. Like it's going number one immediately.
man, I heard he said that I was doing some reading on it. He said his main two focus when he get out is just music and family. He
Yeah,
ain't trying to do too much. He just keeping his head low and just focusing on his music.
yeah. I mean, he really can't do. He on
Probation.
probation till like 2024, so
Yeah.
ain't too
I
much.
mean, just happy, you know, they let another real one out.
Yeah,
Um, You know, I'm excited. What do you got as far as expectations for him coming up musically, or what are you just hoping to see?
Honestly, aside from like Hot Nigga and like his main hits back then, I really wasn't in that kind of rap like back in them
Okay.
days. So
You want to rock with it? You want to rock with that song?
I
Bobby
like those
Bitch
songs.
or
Yeah, I
all
like
that
those
shit?
songs. Like his
Okay.
main hits, like those songs and stuff like that. But like just that kind of music, it really wasn't my cup of tea at that time. Now I bump that stuff
Mm.
like 24/7. So um yeah, at that time it was more like, like I was saying in before, it was like your conscious rappers, I guess you would call them. Your J. Cole's, Kendrick's, all that. So Bobby was like irrelevant
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me
yeah.
at one
So,
point.
so what you expecting him to do? Like come out and just drop a
Uh
single? You think he'll do a tape? What you think he'll do? Anything he'll
uh
collab with?
mm, I'm expecting a single and probably an album after that, right after that, to be honest with you, because he could probably sit on that single
That
for a
soon?
minute, huh?
You think he'll drop an album this year?
Probably. Bro, these rappers quick, bro. These rappers quick, man. And he been long awaited for a while now, so he
Mm-hmm.
got to come out fast, swinging. He probably got some stuff already recorded, to be honest with you.
Probably. I believe that.
So,
As far as so he from New York, right?
yo, I think so.
As far I think I think he might be born in Florida, but I think he's from New York. I can't remember. I think I was doing some research. Anyways, where you rank him in like as far as like rappers in New York? Like you think he gonna come out just? Was he ever on top? Like I don't know. I don't know if he was ever on top of the rap game. He
Back
was
in
up. He was
20
up there, but he wasn't up there.
back in
So I'm saying.
2014, I don't the only New York rapper that I really was listening to back in like 2014 was like Joey Badass. But
Mm.
like as in like hot, like somebody being hot right now, like he's gonna be hottest in New York immediately. He's gonna be better than TJ, A Boogie, 6ix9ine, like all of them. So it's I feel like Bobby is really gonna be on top of New York. He's literally gonna be the king of New York when he get out. And it's not just
How long?
because of the you said what?
I was how long you think it's gonna take for 6ix9ine to start trolling Bobby?
Um, I don't feel like
Yeah,
6ix9ine. I don't even think he'll mess with Bobby, to be honest.
you don't think so? Because they was on that. I know they was on that one song together when he rapped on a song for jail.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think
but
he'll mess with Bobby. Reason being is because of his status in New York, Bobby's status in New York. So, and especially the way he went into prison, like he took that deal. He took 7, his boy took 7, stuff like that. So, I mean, uh,
yeah,
anybody who try to play with that man at all, they probably gonna get their head knocked off. So I think 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine know who to mess with. He know who to play with. And
you think
shoot,
so?
I think so.
He been trolling Dirk. He been trolling Dirk a lot lately. A lot.
I don't want to speak on that too much, I don't want to get my head knocked off. I ain't with all the street stuff, so I ain't gonna um 6ix9ine
I'm saying
just
that he gotta chill.
yeah, I mean, he is knocking at the wrong doors, especially, with them OTF niggas, with like Breezy and Dirk. And especially like speaking on King Von, RP Von, like speaking on that, like that situation, like bro, like he's really asking for it. So
It's not cool either. Like he trying to. I don't know if his fan base loves it or if that's just kind of like him trying to show like he's
what
cool
fan
enough to
base
do shit
though?
like that.
I don't
He has some type of fan, bro. I guess his music video. I don't know. I guess it did numbers like quick when he posted it on YouTube. I didn't watch it or I don't even know what it's called,
but that
but
was like his first video out the pen though. Like of course that was gonna get some numbers and some
it was
like
like a second.
recognition.
It
His
was a
second one.
second. The
Oh,
first one, I don't even know the names of his new songs.
yeah.
Uh, anyways, but I just know they said it like academics. He be on it. Said he did like in 4 hours, almost like 4 million views or some shit like that, or way more than like 15 million views in 4 hours or some shit like that. And I was
Mm.
like, he has a fan base. I don't know what that fan base is, but
Like
the shit that he do is not cool. Like it's not entertaining.
not at all. I ain't gonna lie though, that chain he did just cop though, that's nice though. I ain't even about to flex on that, man. That chain is nice, bro.
Hey, bro, that bitch. You see that bitch? My man got a spinner. Hey,
he said he dropped he dropped the ammo on there. Like that's crazy. I don't know. I can't never spend that kind of money on the chain, bro. When it comes to purchases like that, I can't do it. I really can't.
Can't nobody top what Uzi did.
Or put that, man.
Can't nobody top what Uzi did. Yeah.
That's crazy. But bro, like
wow.
You got a pink diamond in the middle of your forehead though. Like if somebody mad at you, they just the whole trend, snatching a rapper chain or whatever.
Yeah.
They gonna really try to like
niggas ain't shit, man. They
gonna hit the stage trying to snatch his man diamond out the back of his head, bro. So it's just like, but yeah, I'm really I'm not a big fan of 6ix9ine at all. Like I don't agree with none of the stuff he do. People like the internet antics and stuff. And a lot of these rappers that like claim that they like, really from the streets and stuff. Like I honestly respect what Dirk doing. He is not responding to this man. He ain't saying nothing to this dude. Like he said, like I forgot what he said in that tweet. But basically he's saying, like real street niggas don't, entertain internet clowns, basically. So and because everybody was like, Dirk, why you ain't saying nothing to 6ix9ine? He over disrespect you and stuff. And that's why I had that the little that's why I was questioning Meek Mill for a little bit. I'm like, Meek, he kind of
I seen that video.
Yeah, Meek, he be like, man, I don't know what's up with Meek. I feel like he just need to just leave the internet stuff alone, because it seemed like anytime he opened his mouth, it's just he.
You see that that bar he said?
I was just about to ask you about that.
Bro, what?
I feel like
and like what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, I think it was something like I'm never lacking, or he said like if I'm lacking, I'm going out with my chopper like I'm Kobe or something like that. Like something weird, bro. Like Kobe, like that's something that's just like a known, just something you never supposed to speak on, especially a bar like that. That's just something. You trying to find a bar?
It says, this bitch I'm fucking always tell me that she love me, but she ain't never showed me. Yeah, and if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It'd be another Kobe.
See, but like,
wow,
he's really contradicting himself. Like, okay, put the Kobe part aside. So he said, what was that first part again? He said, what about lacking? He said, if I'm ever lacking.
And if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper.
I thought so. Ain't lacking. You supposed to be like, without your gun anyway. Ain't that the whole definition of lacking? So you lacking already. So you ain't gonna have the chopper on you regardless. But then you go into that weak metaphor or whatever you want to call it, talking about you going out with your chopper like you Kobe. Like, nah, you leave that alone. I feel like that's just an unspoken rule. I feel like that's an unspoken rule to just leave Kobe alone. Like everybody know that.
That's lame as shit, bro. Like me, I used to like Meek, bro. Like back when he was dropping, church, preach, whatever. That was shit's fire. The intro to Dreams of Nightmare. But Meek got some shit out there, bro. But like, he might just be a lame, bro. Like I'm starting to realize this about him, bro. And like I used to like Meek, I really did, but like he just be getting caught up on some clown moments, bro. Like just really making himself look dumb.
Like
and like whoever his homies is or his team is behind him, bro, they ain't helping him.
I'm telling, like he just literally needs to focus on music and just leave like the internet alone. Cause after he got out of prison, he was like on his whole like I'm woke and I'm a black leader or whatever, trying to lead the community and all this. Like, bro, like, no, we don't want you to be our leader.
Like we
Don't
good,
speak
bro.
for us, me.
Please.
You're not the voice of the streets.
Like he hopped on the wave with like Jay-Z and Diddy and T.I. and
I
all
mean,
them trying to like.
I give it to him that he's trying to better himself, like for
Yeah.
sure. Like I'm all for niggas trying to get their bag and better themselves, but there's just some shit you don't do,
Yeah.
and I think he must have missed that day of the meeting or something. Like he must have, he was out sick that day because he be getting caught in all these dumbass moments, bro. And I'm just like, Meek, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. It seemed like ever since Back to Back dropped, my man whole head just went in the days for real.
Stop it. Stop it. I be coming at Meek Nut about that.
Drake had him on the ropes with that one, bro.
Stop it. It was good. Drake definitely killed his ass. But
yeah, definitely.
It was entertaining. I remember that.
That beef was something right there. And really? Meek like he really do be getting caught up in some clown stuff. Like my man,
shit, bro.
Like, why are you still speaking on your ex, Nikki? And why are you still speaking on her man? Like, they ain't got nothing to do with you no more. Like, they ain't had nothing to do with you as soon as y'all said y'all was over with. Like, Nikki don't speak on your name. What's that? What's her man name? Like, ain't it like Safari or something like that? I think that's his name.
That's like her ex or something.
Her ex, whatever her new dude is, then
like Safari the dude, he dated Erica Mena.
Oh, okay. Whatever, yeah. I don't be too, I don't know. But basically, Meek just need to leave it alone, bro. Like, stop speaking on them. You lost.
Bro, somebody need to become his account manager for his Twitter.
Yes, definitely.
Just take over. Just hire somebody the proofread everything before you tweet letter, man.
Facts.
Like, I like your music, but
he speaks the truth in his music.
We getting caught on some dumb shit, bro.
You turn Meek on in the gym, it's over with. He just give you a whole new energy that you be looking for, man.
Man, to this day, I bumped that Dreams and Nightmare intro in the car.
Oh yeah,
word bar for bar, bro. You know how they be having those little memes like, "Yo, put a gun in your head and say a song from start to finish without messing up, bro." Turn that bitch on, bro. I got you.
Actually, I just did that today. I ain't even know I knew all the words to the song too. I was it was ADHD by Kendrick. I was just listening to that like an hour ago, and I was just like spitting it bar for bar. I'm like, damn, I know this whole song.
Bro, that's shit, bro.
Man. Shit. But like speaking of music though, it's a few artists out there that we ain't heard no work from in the last few years. You got anybody on your radar that you feel like they need to drop this year?
Before we get into that, man, you listen to that Kevin Gates shit?
His new album?
Yeah.
No, I ain't hear it yet. I ain't listened to it. I'm not even gonna lie, but I heard I was getting some good reviews from it though.
I might gotta listen to it twice. I was not impressed after the first listen.
For real?
And that's kind of disappointing because like I like him Gates a lot. Like I like his music. And I don't know, bro. Just the sound was way different, and I just wasn't really I couldn't rock with it in the car, bro. So I gotta listen to it again in the house. Sometimes you gotta listen to something twice through. I ain't listened to it twice yet, but I was disappointed.
I mean, I don't know. I never really was into Kevin Gates like that, but he did have a few tracks that I really messed with heavy.
Yeah,
but
he's cool, man. As far as people expecting that I want to see drop something this year, Thug dropped.
What was that? 2 years? So much fun. Like what? 2 years ago? Dang, that was 2 years ago.
Shit. Waiting on Drake to drop Lover Boy or whatever he's supposed to be dropping.
That ain't Drake said he was dropping in January. I'm still waiting.
Man, we going to March, man. March will be here in a couple days.
Drake, you slacking, fam.
Who else? I mean, we Kendrick MIA. Hey, man. I was just out there. I should have gone knocked on the door.
Like, what's your problem, bro? Man, I heard he got I heard he's still in Compton. Like they say he got a condo out there.
He a family man now, man.
Yeah, he probably got a maid out there in Compton. They don't even mess with that man. Like he the mayor out there for real.
For sure. Who else? I'm interested to see what Kodak gonna do.
That his first day out song, I didn't really like that, to be honest. Or was it like last day in or something?
I ain't
I forgot what
to be
that.
honest with you. So
Yeah.
that probably tells you something right there. Who else, man? Who you got in mind?
Like you said, Kendrick, J. Cole's supposed to be dropping. I'm hoping he drop.
Hopefully.
I ain't heard no new Joey Badass music since like 2017. So he's due.
Maybe come out of retirement.
Bro, don't even get me started. I've been waiting on Free Crack 4 for the longest, bro. Like he was talking about dropping Free Crack 4 when Herb dropped Balling Like I'm Kobe. This was like 2016, man. Man, I know it's a long shot, but Bibby, if you watching this, bro, you need to get it together, bro. Come on, bro. I'm waiting on Free Crack 4.
Man, he a businessman.
Yeah, definitely. He moved like a businessman too. Well, not a big. He moved like a hitman, to be honest.
I don't know what you talking about, man.
Right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave
you think
that
it's gonna
alone.
be too soon for them? You think it's gonna be too soon for them to drop another unreleased Juice album, or at least it's or at least a song?
Yeah, it's too.
You know they got it. In that Bibby interview, Bibby said he got a lot of unreleased music now, so
yeah,
I think they can drop maybe an EP or something. They ain't gotta be a whole album.
I don't know. I feel like Juice, I feel like he's one of those artists that can sustain for a while. So I don't feel like they need to drop any music no time soon. Like
they don't need to, but it's the want, man. I think that's what it is. Cause
yeah, it's coming from the fan right now.
Man, you feel me?
I ain't gonna be mad if they drop any,
bro. Man, I'm just trying to see it because he was RP Juice, but he was still around, man. He be just dropping bangers, just boom, 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 boom. So just trying to if they could just drop some bangers, man.
And it's a person that goes I'm the kind of person that actually went into like YouTubes and like subreddits and stuff like that, trying to find unreleased like Juice WRLD songs or like Playboy Cardi or like any artist that I was like trying to find some new music for. I go try to find like leaks or snippets or whatever. But I wouldn't be mad if they dropped another Juice album, but I feel like if they, space all his drops out, it'll keep that demand high and, keep his name in rotation.
His name gonna always be in rotation. But yeah, they're not going. Yeah.
But
for sure. Hey, speaking of Playboy Cardi, I seen a video of him getting pressed.
Man, I didn't even watch the whole video. I just seen like the first part. I heard like he was slapped the dude or something. All I seen was like I was seeing a whole bunch of memes and they was like had the writing and stuff out. They was like press fan such and such Playboy Cardi, and they had like a picture of somebody getting slapped. So I didn't know if Playboy Cardi slapped them or what, but he was like, all I seen was like put the gun down or something like that, fight me blood or some shit like that. And Cardi was just like,
yeah, man,
I don't even know you, gang.
I ain't never see a gun in the video. Maybe I didn't watch the whole video. I never saw a gun. From my perspective, it looked like he was pump faking, to be honest. But
probably was.
I don't know who slapped who, but I seen him getting pressed. And I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't like that little clout chasing move. You feel me? Like
artists are more at risk than they ever been.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These man, that's another. Well,
I just.
Do you feel like they put that? You feel like they put that target on their back themselves, or do you think people just envious, just that rude, mean?
Hey man, people hateful, man. People get hungry. They see what you got that they don't got. They get hungry. They want that shit. They're gonna try to get it by all means, by any means.
But my thing is like, okay, just say you carried out this whole move, like whatever you was trying to get successfully. Just say you was trying to knock off a rapper, and then, a lot of them, they either like, snatching chains, trying to fight, or see some of them, try to kill. But like, just say you did complete the mission, whatever your mission was. Like, what do you feel like this outcome is gonna be? Because if you knocked off somebody's favorite artist, like, like rest in peace, King Von. But like whatever that dude, what's his name, Timmy? Like just say his whole motive was to, I don't know what his motive was, but just say his motive was to, you know, get into the rap game or whatever he was trying to do, make another dollar or whatever. Like if you kill King Von, since that happened, why do you think people are gonna love you for that? Like why do you think people are gonna praise you or worship you for that? Like you're not gonna make anything out of yourself for doing that. So I don't understand why people are so hateful and envious of like a rapper. Like he's actually working for this stuff. Right. Like get your lazy ass up and go do something.
Right. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. There are people out there though that it's surprisingly, like I discovered this myself, just scrolling on TikTok and stuff. Like there's people out there that actually loves him for what he did, and I was surprised. Like I didn't. People picking sides at the end of the day, you know. So yeah. I don't really know how that shit works. I don't get into that shit. So
yeah, you know, I mean,
R.I.P. King Von. That's probably all I got to say about that one.
Best. He was the next bro was gonna take over for real.
Bro, that was I was fucking with his music heavy.
Still listening to it. Like right now, like right. King Von, he just had that energy to him, bro, and that just rawness. It was just something you ain't seen in a while.
Man.
Like I ain't seen nothing like that ever since that whole like Chicago drill scene started, when they first started. But like King Von just painted a whole picture for you, like just a whole movie in your head throughout his songs. Like dude he was straight up talented, and the way Dirk was like mentoring him and nurturing him into the rap game was crazy.
Man, I mean, he could tell a story.
Yeah,
he could tell a fucking story.
Yeah,
so like I'll be in the gym, bro. You'd have thought I was on the block.
He make you feel like you on the block too. You were like, nah, that ain't my lifestyle, bro.
let me hit these weights real quick. Get out here.
Let me go in and get behind my TV and play the game real quick. I ain't about none of that.
But yeah, can't like another young artist that was taken from us. Like, just it's sad, bro. It's really sad.
For sure.
But
I was about to say, man, hey, we got some exciting. Let's see what it calls. I gotta see the release date, but we got some good sneakers coming out, man. You know, I'm into my shoes, man. I gotta know what to look out for.
Hey man, he gonna put y'all on, and if y'all do need some sneakers,
no, nothing. I don't know what he talking about. But, on March 6th, the University Blue Retro Ones fire.
Which I seen two pair of the blue ones. One was like a fabric looking like kind of material. Oh, it's those?
Fire.
Oh yeah.
Fire. Gotta get those. And then as far as what I really want is on I see the ones you're talking about. You're talking about the hyper ones. That's but okay. On April 28th, the University Blue 4s.
Those I was kind of calling. You didn't know what I was calling them, bro.
What?
I was like the poor man's Travis Scott.
Come on, man. Tripping, bro. Some fires, bro.
They supposed to be coming out with a brown 4, ain't they too? That look like another Travis Scott kind of shoe.
It's gonna come out, I think, next month.
Next month. I know what I need. I know what I'm really looking out for. Like I always wanted that shoe for some reason. But when they first came out, I think they came out in like a pack. I think it was back in like 2009 or whatever. But the Raging Bull 5s.
I knew you was about to say that, bro.
I definitely need those, bro.
Everybody wants those, man.
I definitely need those.
You'll be paying a little ticket for it, but
I know, man. Hey,
go ahead, man.
I don't know. Depending on how much they is, though, for real. I can't.
I mean, go ahead, man. You know you got it.
I ain't got it like that. No, I'm still broke. Hopefully, this podcast take off. I go buy stuff like that.
Man, shout out to everybody that just either watching or feel free to comment. We like to interact with people in the comments as well.
So basically, Texas is making it a law where transgenders can't compete in each other's sports. So so like women can't compete in men's sports and men can't compete in women's sports. And a lot of people are like upset and stuff, like mainly, the transgender community, because that's what they identify as. So they feel like if that's what they truly feel like they are, they should be able to go into another sport and play. And that could pose a whole bunch of different, like different kind of problems, because biologically your makeup is a male or a female. So like, I'm not trying to be like a sexist or anything, but like, it's some like kind of stuff that a man's body is built for and a woman's body is built for. Like me personally, I feel like a man's body is a little bit more built for impact, Not saying a woman can't take impact, because they can. I mean, they do give birth. So it's something right there. But like, I just feel like if I go and take, just say she 180 pounds, I take a 180-pound woman and a 180-pound man, and I put them both on the football field, and both of them got cracked by like Khalil Mack. Who do I feel like is gonna get up first? I don't know.
I mean, that's a little bit different. It's if they train for it.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I'm not against the idea. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not sexist or anything. Like, or I don't know if that makes me sexist or have anything to do with the trans community. But
transphobic.
No, I'm not transphobic. It kind of makes sense though, because I wouldn't personally want to take a man that identifies now as a woman and put him in a fucking UFC or shit that's for women's, or boxing that's for women's. He gonna beat the fuck out of them. He has an advantage.
I mean, I wouldn't hop in the ring with.
She gonna beat the fuck out of him because she's gonna have an advantage. Like, that's. I don't think that's fair. Like, yeah, that's
I mean, to their credit, I mean, I wouldn't hop in the ring with like Ronda Rousey or somebody. I wouldn't hop in the ring with them.
But I mean, that's different. These people, they're training for it. This is all they know. They're being trained to do it. So
yeah,
if you had the training background of a fucking MMA fighter, and then you just all of a sudden identify, no offense, as a woman, and then you start fighting in the women's league, you're gonna beat the shit out of them. It's different. It's just, I don't. There should be some sports where they just like, at your own risk. Maybe I don't really know. It's just, it's from a safety perspective, I don't think it's a good idea to let them do it. If you don't care about your safety, try it. Because I mean, it's no difference from just a regular woman that wants to go try out for like a football team or something in high school or something like that. Like, there's no difference. Like, I remember high school. We had. All right, so I remember back in high school. I don't remember her name. She was kind of I don't know. Back in high school, I think it was like junior, senior high school football field. Girl came out and wanted to be a part of the team. The guys, they were all, as guys talking shit. But oh no, she's not gonna make it. Blah blah blah. Conditioning's really heavy, and then we go straight to hitting and stuff like that. And I don't know if they were targeting her because she's a girl, because they gonna rough her up, because they told how we used to play in high school, bro. Like, it was so fucking stupid. We used to like crack block each other and shit in practice, and like that how we would do it in games. Like, if you want to know your P's and Q's, bro, you're gonna be putting your ass at practice. Like, that's how we played. And she was getting fucked up, bro, and she didn't make it through the whole practice, bro. She ended up quitting, bro, because like they was really, bro. If your head ain't on the swivel,
wait, she made it still. Well, at least she made it all the way to like hitting phase. So like, because it took a minute. It take us a minute to get to. You said what?
We used to be hitting, like, one of the first things we do: conditioning, stretching, individuals, hitting. Like, we do,
like, y'all got like, because like how it was for us. We didn't even get pads until like, when did I first get it? When we get pads, like towards like summer, I think. maybe we used to get our helmets and stuff, but like when we didn't like had started hitting like full contact, because we used to do like we used to come back like after the season, you know, like just like conditioning, but then workouts and stuff like that. And we was really in a weight room from like December to like March ish, because we was in Indiana. So I mean, shoot, we couldn't even be outside anyway. But and then we did that, and then we got like helmets, and then but we didn't get like full on pads and like full contact until like probably school was over, to be honest.
We practiced, and when we got to my senior year, we made a decision as a team that we don't wear full pads to practice. We only wear shoulder pads and helmets. So that's all we wore. So we still hit each other up top, or like pop each other up top, because we have shoulder pads and helmets on. We just wouldn't go for the legs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all still.
We have to say, hey, we had no, we weren't trying to be soft. We have to be tough.
Y'all was probably getting roughed up regardless. I'm pretty sure somebody got hit in their legs a few times.
Not as much. You learn how to hit up top, or you know how they do go after your ankles. They know how to actually hitting you. So,
but yeah, so
good times. I mean,
that,
if they want to play in the leagues, man. Like I said, from a safety protocol, I don't think it's a good idea. I think there's advantages and disadvantages on both ends in certain sports. I think there's too many questions, just because there's too many like questions or too many theories that you can make out of it. I don't know if I'm using the right word or not. It probably should just be, upheld right now, just because going around it is going to just cause too many questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually did see. I actually seen a video of a man who is, well, a woman who was transgender. She was playing in a basketball league, and she was like 7 feet, like straight up muscle, bro. Like just throwing these girls around pretty much. So I'm just like, I mean, if that is the case, man, let me throw on a jersey and go to the WNBA. No, I'm just
that's disrespectful, man. They gonna be coming after you.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah, we got to put some more respect on the WNBA though. I mean, I don't watch it personally, but and
I met Tamika Catchings before.
I mean,
back in high school, our school's soccer coach used to coach her when she was younger, and he introduced us to her, and we did like some fundraiser event with her, and we were able to like get dinner and stuff with her. It was pretty cool.
That's what's up.
I think she gave us free tickets to a Fever game too, but
yeah,
that's probably the only time I've ever really been involved with the WNBA.
I mean, I don't have nothing against like watching the WNBA. It's just not exciting at all. Like, and I don't feel like the league promotes it the way they should. Like, they don't promote it nowhere near as much as they did the NBA, as they do the NBA. Maybe because I'm not looking for it or something like that. Like, I didn't even know they finished the WNBA season in the bubble. Like when that was going on, like I didn't even know they had the season going on in there.
I used to see little clips and stuff.
Yeah, like that was the only way
I didn't watch it. Yeah, I didn't watch it either. I just don't. I mean, I wouldn't really too bad for my end, because I don't watch all NBA games either. Like some NBA games would be boring. I just don't be watching. Yeah, it depends who's playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn on the Kings versus Knicks game. No, I'm just, but yeah, like I remember watching this video, and Tracy McGrady, he basically like posed an idea to a WNBA player. He said he felt like the game would be a little bit more exciting if they lowered the goal, because standard NBA goal is 10 feet, or a standard basketball hoop is 10 feet. And that something that brings a lot of excitement to the game is people catching bodies, people getting dunked on. Yeah. You see LeBron coming through the lane, he cocked that arm back, it's over with.
Edwards.
Oh yeah, that Anthony Edwards. Yeah, my man's shoulder was at the rim, bro. He got up there.
Oh my goodness.
But
Hey man,
and
somebody report a crime. That was a crime scene.
bro, I was like literally sitting here watching that dunk, and I was like, I would definitely get that like framed on a poster and like put it on the wall somewhere, bro. Like it was that nasty. And then,
Dirty.
but yeah, so basically her response was, "What? All you want to see me do is dunk on somebody?" And like, no, and yes, I would say that. I would say no and yes. I would say no because that's just not the sport of basketball. Like everybody not getting dunked on. But yes, because it also like brings that excitement to the game, like Tracy McGrady was saying. And he was talking about like shortening the floor because I think the NBA floor is like 94 feet or something like that from both baselines, but like shrinking a little bit and speed this like pace of the game up for them, you know, because I don't like I've seen NBA like WNBA highlights, and the game is really slow. Like it is kind of slow. Like I can see games where they score like 50, 60 points, and like they blowouts is like normal over there too. Like it could be a team with like 20 going into the half, and the other team got like 80. So it's just like, you know, it just bring that excitement factor to the game.
I wouldn't be against it. I'll watch it. I'll test it out there if they did something like that.
Yeah, I'll give it a chance. But yeah, it's nothing that got to do with like, you know, me not wanting to watch a woman, but it's just not exciting to me at all. And one more thing. Uh, do you got a problem with the wage gap? Just like with the WNBA and the NBA specifically.
Do I have a problem with it?
Yeah, like do you see where they coming from? I just want to get your take on
it. I don't. I'm not as knowledgeable on the subject, but I would say just from what I do know, I guess there's a big uproar about how men NBA players are getting paid compared to how women are getting paid. What's the difference again?
Okay, so I think it's like Sue Bird. I think that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Took
like,
Oregon, right?
yeah, I think she was like, no, is it Sue? She's like one of the most accomplished WNBA players. All right. And you know, LeBron, like as of right now, he's like the most accomplished in the NBA right now. And they accolades is like damn near identical in their respective leagues. She got like 4 titles. LeBron got 4 titles. She got a few MVPs. LeBron got a few MVPs, stuff like that. But LeBron's winning bonus for the NBA finals was $250K, $250,000. Her winning bonus because they just won a WNBA finals. And she won. It was like 11,000, and her yearly salary is like 200K, like 300K, something like that. And LeBron's yearly salary is like $32 million or something crazy like that. So that's what people was having that problem at, you know. So
I mean, but you gotta also think how much are we always talking about like endorsements and
no, this is
contract
just that
shit
this is just a NBA money, like just straight up their money, like coming from NBA only
I would say
and WNBA.
yes, it sucks. It sucks that it's that way, but you gotta also think from a business perspective, how many viewers is the NBA pulling in versus the WNBA? Like that's everybody has to make money at the end of the day, and they're basically saying why pay you this much money as LeBron when LeBron, when LeBron's on TV, he's getting a million viewers watching just because he's on TV versus her who may not be getting as many because there's not as many people watching. So no, LeBron's bringing in more money just because of his name and his performance. Granted that they both play the same, I think it goes from a bigger business aspect than what we think it is.
But I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, the NBA is making like majority of the money. They said the reason the WNBA is still a thing is because of the NBA and because how successful it is. But I feel like they can still kind of spread that money a little bit, at least to give like the top few players in the WNBA at least making $1 million, like at least. Like the vets minimum in the NBA is like 2.5 million. Like, come on, like they can't even. I don't know. I feel like they could at least spread the wealth a little bit more than what they are. They already are, but you know, just give at least a few of them top players a like $1 million contract.
I agree. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. I think they do deserve that bread, especially because they're putting that wear and tear on their body, just like the men are. I wouldn't be against women getting that money. Let them get their bread for sure. I don't know who got to talk to about that, but they need to keep that going. I mean, they just need pay our queens.
Go get that bag. But But yeah, I mean, but I think that's it for today. You got anything else?
Yeah, man. Good segment. No, man. Just like, subscribe, share, follow on Instagram, Twitter. Real Mark U or real underscore Mark U.
I'm gonna put all the stuff down in the description, all the links to the socials and stuff like that. But
if y'all got some topics y'all want us to discuss, throw it out there. If you feel like you have a really good view on something and you feel like it's good enough to be featured on just a call with us and just discussing it, we can do that too.
Yeah. What was I about to say? But yeah, I want everybody to know that COVID is definitely still a thing. The United States itself just hit like 500,000 deaths today off of COVID. So yeah. Cause we like the only like New Zealand, Australia, well, wherever, New Zealand, where else were they at? I think it was Switzerland, Italy, China, like they was on top of COVID as soon as it hit. So like they charts is going down. Ours is still going up. Like I'm still seeing people here in Texas going out like COVID ain't even a thing, Like you can go out, like you can go to a bar out here in Texas or a restaurant out here in Texas. I mean, granted, they do like they space you out more now. Like they give you a booth and then an empty booth, and then they give you another like they space it out like that. But people can still go in there, and when you get in there, you take your mask off and all that. So it's like we still defeating the purpose. But yeah, just everybody be safe. Keep your distance from everybody. Wear your mask. Wash your hands.
Definitely still a thing, people.
Definitely getting tired of this COVID stuff. Definitely tired of COVID.
Yeah, man, we gotta come together as one, man, or we ain't gonna be able to get rid of it. We're gonna be sitting here looking stupid.
Yeah,
like we already are. But let's get past it. Let's get over it. I want my summer back.
Before we hit summer, I'm trying to get I need my 2 checks. Biden, if you listening, I'm gonna need my STEMI and I'm gonna need my taxes. No, but yeah.
Hey yo, it's still Black History Month too. Shout out to our Black queens and kings out there, man. It's still Black History Month. We ain't forget about y'all.
And if y'all haven't, buy your fellow Black person a can of grape soda. I don't even care if they don't like. No, just
that was racist. Hey, come on, man. You gonna have these white people out here buying grape sodas, bro? Getting their ass beat. Don't do that. Do not listen to him. Buy them a sandwich, buy them some food, or
go buy them lunch
or something. Yeah, there you go. Don't approach it with a grape soda unless you don't do that. He's setting y'all up. That's grape soda is fire though, but don't do that.
But yeah, I think that wraps up the episode for today. But everybody be safe and shoot, we signing out.